we go. Gameplay footage captured on various platforms and at various stages of development. Here we are. We're live with...
It's going to be nothing at what you buy.
And there's Tomb Raider. We're live with Square Enix, Captain Maigan in session.
We will become our next chapter.
Oh, we got 3 of these to get through tonight.
Yes, it's going to be a long night.
To the Square Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
Okay, I wonder how they're going to do this. Is this going to be like yeah, this is going to be like Nintendo Direct, isn't it?
I guess so, yeah.
Squeenix!
Oh, well, it'll probably be quite... Maybe it's quite short.
Yeah, I have no clue how long it's supposed to be. Well, surely everything should be where's Final Fantasy VII Remake. That should be the whole reason why everyone's here.
I caught some of Bethesda's.
I saw just 2 trailers from them. The new Wolfenstein's got a co-op mode, that sounds cool. And Doom... So, oh god, it's buffering. What the fuck?
We must make a choice.
Don't start buffering. How many problems before? Alright, here we go.
Or fight to become who we're meant to be.
Oh, Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I still stick to what I said yesterday. It's a great Uncharted ripoff.
What are you doing? I'm gonna level it.
You leveling, Lara? Because it ain't your 2 pistols, is it?
No, not is it? Fuck. And why is it you can't go anywhere without your vehicle becoming a death trap? You know, why can't she just get somewhere safely, you know? And then the shit happens. No, she never had that problem in... Well, she didn't have that problem in the original Tomb Raider. She just walked to Peru and then her fucking guide got ripped to bits by wolves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but there was a lot more animal death in them games.
Yeah, but it's a game, isn't it?
In the later levels.
Yeah, how is she expected to survive this?
Have you seen the movie yet? How she survives the shit in that movie?
No, I haven't seen the movie, but the movie's based on these games, so her adamantium
like she's got
skeleton.
a skeleton like that's made of jelly, isn't it? It's like she just bounces.
That, and she must have iron skin as well, because she never seems to get cut or bruised.
You've just seen the beginning of Shadow the Tomb Raider, which will deliver.
Yeah, and it looked utterly ridiculous, mate.
As she raced to stop a Maya apocalypse. Lara will have to confront a brutal jungle environment in order to survive. And even though that she's more confident and more capable, she will still be outgunned and outnumbered by Trinity. She will have to use everything
Trinity.
she learned from the jungle and use it in
They should
order
be
to
killing
survive.
endangered species.
The same people from the first
I
one.
believe, at least they're from the
Let's
second
take a look what
remake. I
this
don't know if they're
means
from the
for
original. I can't remember.
Did you guys come through here?
But her killing people, it just doesn't. I don't know. I prefer her just killing endangered species. You know, raptors and T-Rexes and shit.
Show me her corpse, and your entire team is next to you for deacon training. Look out. Terrible.
Seriously? She just shot him in the arm with a bloody...
Really bad AI.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. He just killed his own men because he got shot with an arrow. Was it a poisoned arrow? Maybe it was a poisoned arrow. So I mean, she's basically a serial killer at this point. I mean, I know she fought a few like human opponents in the original Tomb Raider, but she wasn't killing people, was she?
Well, she did. It was the last couple of levels, wasn't it? Is where you started killing people.
Yeah.
All the beginning stuff. There wasn't hardly any people.
Well, no, it was bats, wolves, and bears.
Yeah, and like he's saying in dinosaurs.
Yeah, and then a couple of raptors and a T-Rex, yeah. But now she's just basically going on a constant killing spree. This is basically hatred in the jungle, isn't it?
Well, it's just Nathan Drake, isn't it? It's Uncharted.
It is.
Going
It's
through tons upon tons of stupid minions, isn't it, basically?
Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, I suppose it's empowering, etc. But it isn't Tomb Raider.
Well,
know,
it's Tomb Raider for this generation.
Yeah, she's not a fucking ninja though. She's supposed to be an archaeologist or a thrill seeker. Murdering people, I don't think it's part of that Oh, I don't know. It's just me.
Well, depends what thrill you want to get.
Well, that's what I mean. She's basically a fucking, you know, she's a psychopath. I mean, she's already killed, what, 5 people in the last 2 minutes?
Yeah. That's it, isn't it? Death cells.
Hey,
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
Maltese's
death
access
cells,
code?
sex cells. So she's the sex selling and this is the death selling the sex selling.
hey, heading over there now. Use some backup.
Hell of a shot.
This place is empty.
Okay, now the chat seems to have things with making letters. Everyone just keeps typing F. Is that supposed to be a grade?
You, take point. Lead the way.
I don't know. I don't get it.
No.
These people have stopped going on about skate
Yeah, I
4
was
because of the
wondering.
obsession.
Yeah, what happened to Skate 4? Oh, make sure you get that XP for mass murdering.
Oh, look at that stealth killing.
Yeah. No, I'd still rather just play what I'm playing currently, streaming, which is the original.
Well, yeah, I
Tomb
guess,
Raider
but
on
then I
PC.
suppose that's the point, and if you like the originals, play the originals,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, exactly.
Like when everyone started going on about Ghostbusters, it's like, dude, the original movie still exists.
That's what I
you
mean, yeah, no, you know.
you can still go and watch the originals.
Yeah.
This new one doesn't mean the originals don't exist.
That's what I mean. It's not
anymore.
that they've walked into like there's someone's going to say, I'm going to make the Mona Lisa too, but I'm going to paint over the Mona Lisa to do it.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, it's not that it's not that they filmed over Ghostbusters to make the remake. But, oh shit,
We
sorry
hope that
guys.
you like it.
Yeah.
So much
Oh, was that on the memory
depth
card?
to
Was it?
combat. We
Shit.
cannot wait to show you more.
I know,
There's
it's
new
just
traversal
it's
techniques
ridiculous,
like
isn't it? It's
grappling,
like,
Yeah, the
wall
old one
running,
still
you don't like the
exists.
remake,
Yeah.
then, well,
60-degree
you don't have to,
underwater
do
Yeah.
you?
You're probably not alone, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
well, I
it's
think with Ghostbusters, a lot of people just didn't like it, did
We
they?
have
No.
I think they
one of the
think they
biggest
should have
hub
carried on the
ever
franchise
created.
rather than tried to
yeah, they
reboot
should have
it.
been the daughters
Featuring
of.
hide and seek.
Yeah, that
And of
would have
course,
made
we
a
have
better
tools.
movie
We have
if
more of
ghosts
them.
already
They're
existed
deadlier than
and
ever
they
before.
were just
But for now, we're
carrying
gonna leave
on
you
their
with a video
family's
that will give
work.
you a
Yeah,
taste
that's
That
basically what I
aspect
would have done if
of
I'd have done
Shadow
it.
Tomb
Yeah,
Raider.
that would have given it a hell of a lot
Lara
better
Croft
narrative.
becomes
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Tomb Raider that
And
she
then, even though they had pretty much all the Ghostbusters in the movie with stupid cameos, they could have just been their real characters, couldn't they? You know?
But yeah, exactly, yeah.
But no, this looks great, you know, for what it is, but it's, I don't know, it's not something I'm probably going to play because I'm just not into this version of Tomb Raider. And that's just me. You know, I wish they would, like, do what, oh, who was it? Not Crystal Dynamics. Was it Crystal Dynamics? They took the original and remade it in a new engine. You know, I wish they'd do that. Use this engine, but just remake the first game. You know, so it's still tombs and puzzles and killing wolves, but in this
The
engine,
road
that would
ahead
be
is
cool.
uncertain and fraught with danger. But we stand together, for we are the warriors of light, ready for whatever new challenges and surprises
Warriors of
What?
Light.
await
Yeah, I
us.
don't know. Oh right,
What?
okay. It's Final Fantasy. Oh, Final Fantasy 15 is the online one, isn't it?
Must be DLC then, I guess.
Oh yeah, yes. I mean, I remember I only knew about this when it first came out, and it was panned to like hell and back. People hated it. Then they basically pulled it, completely remade it, released it again, and everyone loved it. So, you know, fuck knows what went on there. That's Squeenix. You know, I mean, if you're into this sort of thing, the light is on and burning brightly.
Will be hard pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience.
I've always wanted to get into Final Fantasy, but it's just turn-based combat does me in.
You will pay for what you have done.
I mean, have you played any of the Final Fantasies outside of Mystic Quest? Mystic Quest?
No, I never played. I think that was the first one. Maybe. That's the only other one I've ever
No,
played. is Mystical
think,
Quest.
yeah, Mystical Quest was one of the first ones they released overseas, I think. And that was on the SNES, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Under the moonlight. Even though none of that was during
Yeah,
the
that's
night.
probably the first and only Japanese RPG I ever really got into, played and completed. I've never really played one since.
No, me neither. Holy shit. Oh, it's Monster Hunter owned by Square Enix, is it? Oh no, they're doing a crossover. Ah, right, I was going to say, I thought Monster Hunter was Capcom.
Alright, so I don't know, Monster Hunter doesn't appeal to me.
No!
Killing large monsters.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I mean. There's another thing, I was like, oh, I might be able to get into this, but then I watched people play and I'm like, this is definitely not something I'd want to play.
oh no, definitely not. It's just too much rinse repeat.
Yeah. But I don't know, it doesn't...
For some people, that works.
Well, absolutely. Some people love it. It's a massive franchise. Okay, where are we?
I know it's a big Japanese franchise.
Yeah.
Shit.
Or is this bloody Captain Dipshit again? Yeah, oh god. You already heard our views about this yesterday. I'm just no Life is Strange fan, I'm afraid.
This looked terrible yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not into Life is Strange. I mean, I've watched people play it, and I don't think the story's that bloody good anyway. You know, I don't think it's very well written.
Hi everyone, my name is Michel Cor.
And my name is Raoul Barbet. We are the two creative directors of Life is Strange at Don't Nod.
That's why it's bad.
As you may know, we have just
No, the
revealed
Don't
the
Nod
episode
made
and
Remember
launches
Me.
of
I
Captain
loved
It's
Remember
a
Me.
brand
I
new
thought that was a
story in the
really
Life is
good
Strange
game.
universe.
But because it did really
And this
poorly,
full experience
they'll
will
never
be
go back
available
to it.
download for free
But because
on
Life
the
is Strange
26th
is
of
sold like
To us,
through
Life is
the
Strange
roof,
is not a single
that's what we
genre
just keep.
set of
Yeah.
That's why they keep
Captain
making Life is
Spirit
Strange.
is
They have
our
just
way
released a new game
for
called
introducing
Vampire.
the players
Now
to
I've
the many
watched
stories we want
someone
to
play it
tell
on
in this
YouTube, and I
expanded
don't know. It
universe.
was like,
Captain
really,
Spirit
this
is
just
not
doesn't
Life
seem
is
to be
Strange
that great.
2, but it will be your first steps into this world.
But-
Oh, is that one where
The
you're
game
like
is
a
hiding
vampire
many
doctor or
secrets.
something?
Something like
Even
that, and
some
it's
links
set
to
in
the
a kind
brand
of
new
weird
story and
oldie worldy, and
characters
you're kind of
of
this
season 2.
British
So
man.
make sure you take
running
all your time
around.
to explore.
We cannot
Quite
wait
a
for
Jack
you
the
to
Ripper-esque.
experience Chris's
Yeah.
story. We hope you will enjoy it.
Yeah, but
Have a
I
great
don't know. Like I
E3
said, I
and
watched
from
this
all
guy
the
play
Life
it,
is
and it
Strange
was just
team
like,
at Don't Nod, thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
you know. But they're just clearly
No, I'd
so
sure
obsessed
seen
with
maybe
Life
a
is Strange because
cool
it's making them
classroom
shit tons of
Catholic
money. So of
spirit.
course they are. But
Exactly, if people are going to keep buying
Yeah.
it, they're going to keep making it.
Yeah, I know, but I certainly won't.
Look
be
at Star
playing
Wars.
it. Well, yeah.
People keep shelling out their cash on
Well, I'm wondering, you know, because obviously Solo has done so poorly in the cinema. I wonder if it will do better on Blu-ray. Where everyone's like, oh, how bad
well,
was it? And they all
I
go out and
don't
buy
know
the
because
Blu-ray.
it's standalone. Collectors who have all the other Star Wars movies can just be like, well, I don't need that one because it's not actually part of the story really, so I can just ignore that.
You know,
Yeah, I think most people want to ignore it.
It seems that grief and tragedy.
I think when you get to the third director, because obviously the first two people were working together, weren't they?
Yeah.
When you get to the third one, it's like, well, I think we should just scrap everything we've got and come back to it later on.
Yeah.
'Cause
You've
It's,
brushed with
it-
death a
it's
thousand
just,
times.
Yeah, I know.
we're just fucking flogging a dead horse here.
They obviously thought that when they got Ron Howard and he was going to perform some kind of a miracle.
It is
And it's
your
like, yeah,
fate.
he's,
Oh yeah, he
he's
was
a,
going to do a seance. and
yeah, that's what I mean.
polish
He's
a turd.
He's a good director,
You
but
must survive.
you can, when you polish a turd, you just get a shiny turd. Doesn't matter how fucking good you are. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Apparently a lot of
Let the
people,
light shine
I,
on the
well,
world
from what I've
again.
heard, a lot of people did like the music choice over.
Really? All right.
Apparently there's old Star Wars music in it.
Oh,
used in
yeah,
weird places.
Yeah, apparently the Empire theme that you always hear whenever the Empire is actually something that they made because you see a recruitment video and it's coming through a screen, and coming through the screen is the Empire's anthem, so it's like that's their anthem. They made it. It's not soundtrack.
It's time to
Oh,
It's just
okay.
like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch the films now and look for the band in the background playing it while Darth Vader's walking along.
Well, you can tell how much this Square Enix is grabbing our attention because we're talking about fucking Star Wars.
I don't know. I'm just not into these games, I suppose. I mean, yeah, they're probably great, or maybe they're shit because I just don't know.
Well, yeah, yeah. That's why I can't really give you an opinion other than I won't be playing it. I don't like the art choice of this one. I'll say that much. I don't think the art choice is particularly brilliant. This looks like a Wii game, you know, in comparison. But
well, yeah, it looks like it. Looks like last gen.
Oh, Dragon's Quest. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, was that a DS game then?
Luminary, we swear to protect you.
I don't even know what these things are on.
Yeah, no. Dragon Quest. I mean, that could be.
No, this isn't DS, is
Let's
it?
do this.
This is Dragon Quest again. They just. Why do they show the title and then put another?
I don't know, but that was all the characters we just watched.
Yeah. It's like we get it. Shouldn't this have come before you shoot the title? That
Oh, there we
that's
go. PlayStation 4. Like everything.
well, it's Square, isn't it? That's why I said I always associate Square with Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is the original.
But it used to be Nintendo until the whole Mario RPG fiasco, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, coat of arms.
What? Another medieval style game? You don't say.
I guess so.
Who'd have thunk that from
fucking
fucking
hell,
Square?
5000 CE? Really?
Really?
Jesus.
Holy shit. They're really pushing the boat out.
Oh no, hang on, look, we're almost at 6000 beta CE. Oh no. My maths was out there. I think I'm going to pour myself another rum.
I've no clue what this is.
Oh, I don't
apart
even know
from
what the game
A history
is.
lesson in something I don't know anything about.
Yeah, obviously people are probably overjoyed.
I'm just checking chat. No one seems to know anything about what's going on.
Well, no, they don't. They just
keep typing F.
Someone just said, "Can I just be a girl?"
I guess. I mean, the
Right,
choice
in
is
today's
yours.
world, mate,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
floats
that's
your
right,
boat,
mate,
really.
the choice is yours. If you've got the money to
They'll soon
spend.
be allowing people to just become hermaphrodites.
Yeah. Well, they're reckoning that they're going to be able to actually do it on the genetic level before you're even born. So if you really wanted that girl, you're going to get that girl. You know, I didn't want a son, I wanted a daughter. That's fine. We can sort that out on the genetics level. And of course, there's lots of uproar.
Well, that's all well and good, but what happens when you start doing that?
Well, exactly.
You know, and I mean, in the world we have today, is that kid still going to be a boy and then suddenly be like, actually, I'm a boy?
Well,
you know, and then change to be a boy?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, totally.
Then again, though, that would be a good experiment for nature over nurture.
Well, yeah.
A masterpiece.
Oh, this is just the enhanced version of.
Is this the same? What was that last thing? Is this the same thing? Oh no, it's something different. What was that last thing? I missed that.
You got a good. I didn't actually. I was looking at it, but I wasn't looking at it. So yeah, fuck knows what it was. But I want this. Like I said yesterday, I do want this, but only when I can actually afford it, because it's only a single player experience. So. But I just love the setting, the character design.
Well, at least you got the definitive edition.
Well, yeah.
Glory to mankind.
Oh, Become as Gods edition.
All right.
Wheresoever you wander.
Hang on, isn't this the same thing?
Well, yeah. Is he narrating every game this year?
I don't know. I'm either a lot more drunk than I think I am, or I really can't follow this video.
Oh look, something for the swish.
Brave souls.
Octopath Traveler, maybe.
Cleric, scholar, merchant, warrior, dancer, apothecary, thief, hunter. Step into their shoes.
Yeah, Octopath Traveler.
Okay.
Played the demo ages ago. It was good, you know, for what it is, but it
but
didn't grip
typical.
me, so.
I like the art style. It's kind of like
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's kind of as
cutouts.
if it's like all pop up.
Yeah, like a
it is well
diorama.
done. Yeah, yeah, it's cool.
Someone just put Sleeping Dogs 2. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, we saw this
on Microsoft.
and yeah, my opinion's still the same. It's just not fun enough. You know, once you've destroyed everything, you know, over like 50
Well, I
minutes.
suppose it's fun
just...
with the narrative, but once the narrative disappears, it's a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was hoping that when we got that co-op mode going, that'd be fun, but it wasn't really that fun at all, was it?
Well, it's fun for a small amount of time, but it's that whole thing for me when they're like, yeah, you've got this open world. It's like, yeah, but that's great, but still fuck all to doing it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think what they should start doing for open world is rather than making them bigger and bigger, they should rein them in, but populate them more. You know?
Yeah, make it smaller but more alive.
Yeah, you know, so rather than you see the NPC and when they disappear from your draw distance, they just fade out of existence. Well, they don't. They've got a home, they've got a job, they've got a family. You know, there are real people living in this simulated world. Now, I mean, granted, the computational power of that means you're going to have to make that world very small, but that's the point. You know, there's no point having 3,000 acres of land and there's fuck all to do with it.
Yeah.
You know,
this is what Wildlands felt like.
Yeah, exactly. See, I'd rather have a couple of acres of land, but it be densely populated with living, simulated people that have lives that you actually affect with the shit you do in the game. You know, and with like GPUs and CPUs getting as powerful as they are, I reckon you could probably do that now. On a very small scale.
Yeah.
But everyone just seems to think, you know, they're all in Texas mode, bigger is better, and it's like, it's not. Bigger is just bigger.
To make it more intuitive for newcomers, while offering greater depth for a more experienced player. The grapple now has more tethers than ever before, and the ability to deploy.
I mean, it looks really nice. It looks a hell of a lot better than, you know, Just Cause 2 and 3 looked.
Meanwhile, a new story glues together our free-form, go-anywhere, do-anything gameplay that Just Cause is so famous for, and the stakes for Rico have never been higher.
But yeah, that is literally what it's famous for. It's just go anywhere, destroy anything. Is that
Combat
okay?
in Just Cause 4 is better than ever.
But once you've been everywhere and destroyed everything,
far more intelligent threat to Rico.
bad game.
Each archetype
That's why I just keep saying.
unique abilities with AI designed to keep the player on their
Everyone's going mad for Final Fantasy 7 now.
Solis is a deeply advanced systemic world. Everything you've seen, from the incredible physicalized destruction to unparalleled draw distance, is powered by the brand new, best-in-class, open-world Apex engine.
Okay.
The Apex engine.
Yeah, the Apex Predator. Is the engine going to RKO me out of nowhere?
Welcome to Just Cause 4.
Thank you.
Yep, I'm glad to be here. Okay, that was fucking excessive. It was awesome. What is it for? Deus Ex? No. I thought they canned that for the time being. No, it's clear on Deus Ex it's set now. Is that a real city? Yeah, alright. This is, yeah, fuck me. You had me there, Square Enix. For a minute there, I thought that was in-game footage.
Wrong address, dog. No one ordered no chow.
Yeah, what's this or?
Oh, I know someone that's going to be into this. Oh, is this Infamous? Is that by Squeenix?
I don't know, but it's suddenly gone
Into
into
game.
graphics.
Yeah. Silence. Rings loudest, so you're deaf. That's pretty cool. The Quiet Man. Okay, and then went straight back into live action. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Weird.
So you'll basically you use your other senses to do devastating
For
shit.
every night,
Cool.
there is a dawn.
I know Mrs. Mum's going to be into that because she's
For
hard to
every
hear.
question,
Kingdom
an
Hearts.
answer. And for every door,
Yeah, they've got him doing the whole narration for everything, haven't they? I can't think of his
all you
name.
have to do is wield it.
You know, the guy from They Live, the black guy in They Live.
Oh, right, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, thanks for more trailers you've already seen.
Yeah, I know. Why did they show this on Microsoft showcase? Why-
Because Microsoft needed something to show.
Oh yeah, I know. It's like they literally. It's like they went to E3 and went, right, what fucking trailers can we steal from other people's press conferences? You know?
That's amazing.
Well, I suppose this isn't really a press conference, is it? It's just a
No,
load
this
of
is
trailers
another.
all strapped together.
Well, apparently Square Enix's last actual sort of presentation at E3 was 2015. Now I can't remember if that was a live one or if it was like this. But they've clearly gone, oh, that thing Nintendo does works really well for them. Let's do that too.
I suppose as well on what Nintendo do, it's just a damn sight cheaper, isn't it?
Yeah. And you've got complete control, so you don't have to worry about like things going wrong live.
Yeah, or things getting leaked because of like,
Yeah.
you know, however things get leaked.
Yeah, I assume it's always just disgruntled employees, isn't it?
Still, Sora, that doesn't mean.
Or yeah, or employees that shouldn't be allowed to see certain things get to see certain things.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the time these leaks come from fucking stores that just list what they're going to be selling in the next 6 months or something.
Well, that's something Bethesda said on their one.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I saw some of it. I kind of woke up early hours and it was on.
All right.
They did a Doom. There's another Doom
Yeah,
game
Doom
coming out.
Doom Eternity or something, Eternal. But it's
there's a few
basically
other
it's
games.
just Doom 2 because it's just Hell on Earth, which is what Doom 2 was.
And they said something to do with Walmart of Australia or something.
Yeah.
Will Elsa accept light or darkness? I know. I want to know.
Roxas does exist.
You know, surely they must tell these companies that when they say, right, these are what you're going to be selling from us, but don't fucking tell anyone until at least August.
Well, they probably did, but they probably, whoever set up their pre-order pages didn't assign the right dates for things to be put on the store, I guess.
Yeah.
Full data in the construction.
Yeah, it's clearly human error. Yeah, this is Lightning from Final Fantasy 13, I think it is.
Mickey.
It's the game everyone loves to hate, so therefore everyone loves to hate her as well because she's the protagonist. Kingdom Farts 3. Yeah, I won't be playing that. It's just not something I give a shit about. That's it.
I guess so, because this is the montage of all the videos that she's shown.
Seriously? Why?
Oh yeah, half an hour, I guess.
Okay, no Final Fantasy 7. That's a bit of a misstep.
Maybe that's going to be on Sony's one.
Yeah, yeah.
It is probably a Sony-only game, isn't it?
I don't know actually. I know the original Final Fantasy 7 was clearly
Joining
just a
the Square
Sony.
Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't fans, that's for fucking sure.
Well, that was fucking pointless.
Well, next one's at 9.
9.
Ubisoft.
Okay, cool. Wow, that was pretty underwhelming. Okay. Okay, chat. I'll be back at 9 p.m, which is 2.5 hours from now, with Ubisoft, and Captain Maigan will be joining me, and maybe Norbert Bacon will be getting involved as well. So it'll be another Heinz Heroes invasion of Zenithfilms play. But cool. Thanks for tuning in. That was Squeenix, and make of that what you will. Catch you at 9 p.m.